Hi guys, and welcome to the Couch Crocheter, episode 17. I'm going to answer the 10 yarny questions that Crystal from Bag O Day put out about 2 weeks ago. So don't mind me, I'm going to read it off the computer down here in front of me. So let's get started. So question number 1 is, what is your favorite yarn color? I don't think I have to tell you guys because you already know that my favorite color is purple. Any kind of purple, whether it's variegated, whether it's ombre, whether it's solid, whether it's light purple, dark purple, medium purple. I love purple. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite weight of yarn? My favorite weight of yarn is going to be number 4. I can and do work with number 2s and number 5s, but I can't go any lower than a number 2, and I really don't like to go any higher than a number 5. Number 3, what is your favorite style of yarn? My favorite style of yarn is either going to be roving or chain spun. I do love roving. I love the way that it works up. I love the way that it looks. I like that it doesn't break when you're working with it. I love the textures. I also love how it goes from thick to thin. And my other one is chain spun, and I like that one too because I like the texture and feel of it. And again, there's no splitting, there's no issues. It's like soft like velvet. Love it. Question number 4. What is your favorite fiber of yarn? So I really like baby cashmere, especially Etrofil's baby cashmere. I did pick that up last year, and I loved it. I loved working with it. It is so soft. So yeah, baby cashmere. And then the second fiber of yarn will probably be acrylic because it is so universal. You can use acrylic for pretty much anything. Number 5, what is your favorite brand that you can get easily within your country? My favorite brand is going to be a tie. I do love Lion Brand yarns and a lot of Lion Brand yarns. And I also love Caron. Both of them carry a huge arrangement of yarns with colors and styles and fibers. So it's a tie, I think. I don't think I can pick between Lion Brand and Caron. What is your favorite brand that isn't easy to get within your country? I don't have an answer for that. Because I really haven't shopped outside of our country. I guess Etrofil. Because that is designed in Italy and made in Turkey, I think. And you really can't go to like the box stores or, well, you can at Hobie or Hobium. One of those two carry it. Etrofil. Number 7. Favorite yarn store online and favorite brick and mortar. My favorite yarn store online would probably have to be Hirschner's. They do have a lot of good deals. I wait for stuff to go on clearance. My favorite brick and mortar is probably going to be Michael's because it is local, it is close. You know, you can always get stuff on clearance there too, and you know, add up your reward points, which is nice because then they give you free bucks to spend, which I get caught in a loop in. I go there and I'm like, oh, I'm only going to spend my $5 or $10 free money, and I end up spending like 50 or 60 bucks. So yeah, Michael's or Hirschner's. Do you keep scraps? If so, what do you do with them? I do keep my scraps. And it's going to depend on what the material is, what the fiber is. If it's cotton, then I make for myself mixed match colors in, like, you know, dishcloths or bath cloths. Because, you know, to me, it really doesn't matter if they don't match. I'm just washing dishes. So, you know, I do keep them. For cotton, I use for kitchen dishcloths. For acrylic and other fibers, well, other fibers, I haven't used any of the scraps yet. They're still sitting in like a little bin with like the wool fibers scraps, because I don't want to mix them with anything else in case you wash them. Wool and acrylic really don't, you know, wash the same. And as far as the acrylic scrap yarns, I do make scrap blankets out of them. As long as they're variegated or like striping or ombre or something of that nature. The scrap balls that I have of acrylic that are solid colors, I do have a separate bin for those, and those I like to use for amigurumis. Number 9, what is your favorite thing to crochet? My favorite thing to crochet is going to be shawls. I just love them. I love that they're universal. I love that they can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. You know, you can wear them for, you know, just decoration as something pretty to wear, or you can snuggle up in one and use it for warmth. Let's see, number 10, which is the last question. If you could crochet one last thing for the rest of your life, what would it be and what yarn would you use? So I think the very last thing that I could crochet would probably have to be a mandala blanket. They are bigger, they are a little bit more complicated, they do have a lot more stitches, and when I'm done with it, if it's the last thing, I can just frog it and start over, and then it's kind of like a never-ending project. And the yarn that I would probably use, even though my favorite is latte cakes, I would not use those because I don't feel like you could see the stitch definition with all the fuzziness. So I would have to go with probably a basic acrylic. And the acrylic that I like the most, which is also in the cheaper range, is going to be the Target brand acrylic. And I believe it is handmade modern. I did make one mandala blanket following the crochet crowd from Mikey, or Mikey from the crochet crowd. He posted a mandala blanket, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I did make one, and I do love it. And that's the pattern that I would use along with the Target yarn. So that's all there is for the 10 yarny questions. But along with this video, I wanted to let you guys know that this coming weekend, which is going to be the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, I'm going on a little yarn adventure. Now I'm going to give you guys some hints, and what I want to do is play a little game, and it's going to be called Where on Earth is the Couch Crocheter? So I want you guys to see if you can guess where my yarny adventure is going to be. And here's the hints. Hint number 1, it is located in New York. Hint number 2, it is not a normal yarn store. And that's the 2 hints that you're going to get. So on Friday the 23rd, we're going to leave after my stepson's baseball game, head up to New York. We're going to stay in a hotel room that night. Now, the next day, this particular yarn store does have an appointment only situation because they're still going by COVID regulations. So we're going to arrive there. My appointment is from 1 to 1:30. I did ask him if I can do a little yarn tour while I was there on my shopping excursion. He was very happy. He said absolutely. So I am going to show you this particular yarn store. Then we're going to leave there on Saturday. Then we're going to catch a ferry from Long Island, New York. I think it's Long Island. Yeah, Long Island, New York, over to, and I know it's not New Haven where they drop us off, and I forget what town that they drop us off in. I did end up doing this trip last year. I did get to go shopping the first day, but the second day that we were in New York, they did close because of COVID. So we're going to I do have an appointment for 1:30, so then I'm going to go shopping. Then we're going to leave there and we're going to catch the ferry over to New Haven, which again, it's not New Haven and I forget the town. Then from there, we're going to go to this place. It's right off of 95. I believe the exit is 47 in Connecticut. And it's called Food Truck Paradise. So what it is like one big long road. It's probably about a quarter mile, maybe a half mile long, where they just have food trucks. So we're gonna go have dinner at Food Truck Paradise. Then right next door to that, across the street actually, is the biggest Hobby Lobby that I've ever seen. So I'm gonna go shopping there as well, and I'll videotape that for you guys too. So then we're going to leave Hobby Lobby and then go to a hotel in New Haven, Connecticut. Then we're going to leave Sunday morning because we have to be back. Again, my stepson has another baseball game Sunday. So we'll be back Sunday morning in order to make it back for his baseball game. So again, let me know in the comments where you guys think I will be going for my yarny adventure this coming weekend. And then that will be my next video. We'll be showing you you know, that whole trip and what I had bought and the yarn store and the Hobby Lobby and Food Truck Paradise. Alrighty guys, that's all I have, and I'm just going to wrap this video up. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe. Be groovy. I'll check y'all later. Bye.